Get underway, 4-5 Ward of Attrition, 9-2 Beef for Salmon. Cheek pieces back on Beef for Salmon after he wore them for the first time at Aintree. 6-1 Forget the Past, 8 High Cloy. Money for Watson Lake at 12-1 from 14. And the old boy, Native Upmanship, into 80-1 from 100.
They're off. As they make the run now towards the first fence, it's Ward of Attrition who picks up the early lead from Beef for Salmon and Forget the Past. Native Upmanship is fourth, and then a couple of lengths to Hoi Cloy, and settled in the back marker of the 6 is Watson Lake, as they now face up to fence number 2, the first of the ditches. And Ward of Attrition and Conor Dwyer over in front, Forget the Past. Native Upmanship and Beef for Salmon tracked by Hoi Cloy, and then about 5 lengths to Watson Lake, the back marker of the 6. They swing now and race across towards fence number 3, and it's Ward of Attrition who makes it from Forget the Past, Beef for Salmon, Native Upmanship, Hoi Cloy and Watson Lake. Continuing on their way now to approach the third, and the leader is Ward of Attrition from Forget the Past, Beef for Salmon, Native Upmanship, Hoi Cloy and Watson Lake, as they face fence number 3. Taking them across towards the straight, Ward of Attrition, Forget the Past, Beef for Salmon, Hoi Cloy, just relegates Native Upmanship to be 5th, and a break of 3 to 4 lengths to Watson Lake as they come on now to fence number 4. Ward of Attrition, Forget the Past, Beef for Salmon, and then Native Upmanship and Hoi Cloy, and a few lengths to Watson Lake as they round the turn and swing in now, facing up to fences 5 and 6, which will bring them towards the stands on the completion of the first mile. And Ward of Attrition, the Gold Cup winner, leads them into the straight, followed by Forget the Past, who is third at Cheltenham, and then Beef for Salmon, Native Upmanship, Hoi Cloy, the Aintree winner, and Watson Lake. On they come now to the fence that'll be the last next time, number 6 this time, and Ward of Attrition leads Forget the Past. Beef for Salmon on the near side of Native Upmanship, Hoi Cloy and Watson Lake. So the 6 runners for the Punchestown Guinness Gold Cup stream up past the stands with 2 miles ahead of them, and Ward of Attrition leads Forget the Past by a length and a half. Beef for Salmon, same distance back in third, then Native Upmanship in 4th, Hoi Cloy 5, Watson Lake the back mark of the 6th. They race on away in the stands. Ward of Attrition and Conor Dwyer from Forget the Past, Barry Geraghty, then Beef for Salmon, Timmy Murphy, Native Upmanship, David Casey, Hoi Cloy, Andrew McNamara, and Ruby Walsh and Watson Lake, the back markers. They clear fence number 7 and swing right-handed now to number 8. There's been no change in the outset, with Ward of Attrition turning a couple of lengths in front of Forget the Past. Beef for Salmon is third on the outside of Native Upmanship, and then Hoi Cloy with Watson Lake, the back marker. Over this one, Ward of Attrition, Forget the Past, jumping close up towards the leader. Couple of lengths to Beef for Salmon and Native Upmanship. Hoi Cloy just behind the leading quartet in 5th, and a couple of lengths to Watson Lake as they make the descent and race down now to the next 2 fences on the far side. And racing now to the bottom of the hill, it's Ward of Attrition in front of Forget the Past, Beef for Salmon, Native Upmanship, followed by Hoi Cloy and Watson Lake as they approach the next fence down the far side. Number 9, Ward of Attrition, Forget the Past, and then Beef for Salmon and Hoi Cloy, Native Upmanship, and a break of 4 lengths to Watson Lake as they go now to the 10th. Ward of Attrition over in front of Forget the Past, Beef for Salmon, Native Upmanship and Hoi Cloy. Still a break to Watson Lake, content to sit at the back of the field as they begin now to swing and race down the far side, facing up to the 3 fences right over on the far side. 7 in all left to jump and just over a mile to go, and Ward of Attrition trying to get them on the stretch, a couple of lengths clear of Forget the Past with Beef for Salmon up on the outside, then Hoi Cloy and Native Upmanship being followed by Watson Lake. So they're racing now to the next fence on the far side, right across from the stands. 6 left to jump. Ward of Attrition from Forget the Past, and Beef for Salmon and Hoi Cloy, and Forget the Past just made a mistake there, seemed to jump it okay, but landed a bit awkwardly, and that leaves Ward of Attrition 2.5 in front of Beef for Salmon as they go now to the regulation. Ward of Attrition, Beef for Salmon, Hoi Cloy, Forget the Past, Watson Lake relegates Native Upmanship as they turn now and race to the 5 furlong point and begin the run towards 4 from the finish. And it's the Gold Cup winner, Ward of Attrition, from Beef for Salmon and Hoi Cloy, the stable companions. Second and third, Forget the Past is in fourth, and then Watson Lake on the inside. Native Upmanship has dropped away. 4 to jump. War of Attrition from Beef for Salmon, Hoi Cloy, Forget the Past, and Watson Lake trying to creep close to them as they come to 4 out. War of Attrition leads Beef for Salmon by just less than a length. A good jump by the leader, and it's War of Attrition from Beef for Salmon, who's now just been conjured along by Timmy Murphy to go with the leader. Hoi Cloy trying to close for Andrew McNamara and trying to get into it, creeping close is Watson Lake in fourth. Racing now towards the home turn, and it's War of Attrition who'll face the swing in with 2 to jump. A 2-length leader from Hoi Cloy on the inside of Beef for Salmon. The 2 stable companions chase the Gold Cup winner as they straighten up with 2 left to jump. War of Attrition from Hoi Cloy, Beef for Salmon and Watson Lake. Clear to Forget the Past with 2 to jump. War of Attrition from Hoi Cloy. Then comes Watson Lake on the inside, but coming down towards the final fence in the Punchestown Guinness Gold Cup. It's the Gold Cup winner, War of Attrition and Conor O'Dwyer over the last from Hoi Cloy, Beef for Salmon and Watson Lake, and on the run up towards the finish. He's done it the hard way. He's made every inch of the running, and the Gold Cup winner is going to win another Gold Cup as War of Attrition and Conor O'Dwyer win from stable companions Beef for Salmon and Hoi Cloy. Watson Lake's fourth.
The 4 to 5 favourite, War of Attrition, and a heavily backed winner today from Even Money this morning. Beef for Salmon second at 9 to 2, 2.5 lengths the winning margin, 6 ran.